Okay, we're going to start with Jim McBride, followed by Chris Gasper. Go ahead, Jim.
Hi, Hunter. I wanted to get your initial impressions of what it's been like to work through these OTAs and with these quarterbacks.
Oh man, it's been good. Super excited to be here, and it's been a lot of fun. So just this time of year, I really honestly enjoy because you can kind of slow things down a little bit. I mean, it's starting to pick up as we go, but we got to kind of slowly build as we get going. This timing is huge. I mean, obviously on our side of the ball and what we're doing, we're all new. There's a lot of new guys. So just trying to build that timing, that chemistry off the field, on the field. It's been really well.
How strange is it for you to be with a new organization and going through OTAs with a new team and getting used to a new system?
I think it's always different, but it's a good different. Very excited, pumped to be here, and really enjoyed my time these past basically 2 months that month and a half I've been here. Really enjoying everything about it. Just the facility, the guys, everything that we're doing here. I'm excited to continue to keep building.
Thank you.
Next question, Chris Gasper, followed by Mark Daniels.
Hey, Hunter, I hope you're doing well. I know that with the Patriots, really for the last 2 decades, the model was sort of the quarterback, Tom Brady, help the pass catchers around him. I'm just sort of curious, with you coming in and Jonnu and obviously Nelson and Kendrick, do you feel like you can help elevate the game of whoever the quarterback ends up being for the team this year, whether it's Cam or it's Mac or it's Brian or it's Jarrett?
I'm focused on what I got to do, and we're focused on our room. Me and Jonnu. I mean, we got to be dialed in. Or what we got to do. And I think anytime we always got to continue to keep elevating each other, and that starts with us. That starts with the receivers. It starts with O-line. This is the ultimate team sport, so we all got to elevate each other, compete at a high level. And when all of us are clicking at a high level, it's going to be hard to stop.
Thank you.
Next question, Mark Daniels, followed by Ben Volen.
Hey, Hunter, thanks for doing this. Hope all is well. I wanted to ask you about the rookie quarterback, Mac Jones. Obviously, it's the first time you've been at an NFL practice this week. Just what are your first impressions of Mac?
Mac's doing a great job. I mean, he's, obviously new. And I'm new. So, I mean, we're just all going through it together. I mean, him being even new to the whole atmosphere of this next level. He's doing a great job. Good to have him here, and we're all excited for him.
And I know you worked out with Cam a little bit out west. Just what's it been like to be around Cam and the energy that he brings?
Yeah, great energy. Obviously very proven in this league. And I mean, I think that, goes without saying. I mean, he's a great player. It's fun to be around him. He's a great in the locker room, great on the field, great off the field. So it's been a blast.
Thank you.
Next question, Ben Volen, followed by Brendan McGeer.
Hey, Hunter, thanks for doing this. A lot of veterans around the league are not participating in OTAs. Why was it important for you to come this year?
Like I said, I mean, I'm new to the team. Obviously, everybody knows that. But also, I mean, I honestly thoroughly enjoy this time of year. I've also, had a bad time this time of the year too. I mean, 1 year getting hurt and losing my season. But at the same time, I mean, this time of the year is great for the team. I mean, we get to build team chemistry, kind of at a slower pace sometimes early on, and then we get to continue to build. And it's a great time, before training camp comes to just get a lot of reps that maybe we can't get back. So, I enjoy being here. It's fun to be around the guys and, build this team chemistry as we go into the season.
Next question, Brendan McGeer, followed by Henry McKenna.
Just curious, Hunter, with 4 quarterbacks on the depth chart, how imperative is it to build, chemistry with each of them, because you never knew when you might be playing with them in the game?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy being around all of them. They're all great guys and look forward to working with all of them. So it's always good to have competition. We got competition in our room. We're always going to compete, and that's all it's going to do is make all of us better.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Next question, Henry McKenna, followed by Ian Steele.
Hey, Hunter, we asked you when you first signed with the Patriots what your expectations were um, for the team, or rather what you expected about what appealed to you about being a Patriot. Um, what have you noticed that maybe surprised you about being a Patriot? Is there anything that caught you by surprise or was a little bit different than your expectations?
Um, I don't know if there's anything that's like caught me off guard that I could say, but it's just um, obviously I enjoy this culture. I think it fits me really well, and I'm excited to just embrace myself in it, and really just be a complete patriot, and what it means. I mean, it's just such a winning culture. There's a tradition here, and there's a high level of expectations, and so I think a lot of us, even including myself, are very excited to try to elevate ourselves to meet those expectations in this culture, and excited to be here in this locker room, and go to work every single day with these guys.
Is there anything that's stood out to you about working with Bill Belichick or even Josh McDaniels so far that you found interesting?
I mean, on the outside looking in, obviously they were great coaches, and then once you get hands on with them, they're phenomenal as well, even more than you even think. I mean, they're two of the best minds in football that football can offer. So just trying to pick as much as I can from them, and continue to learn.
Next question, Ian Steele, followed by Evan Lazar.
Hey, Hunter. Hope all is well. I'm wondering how much you've already maybe learned since OTA started, or since you started to study the playbook. Has it been, more than you expected? Has it been a lot of extra stuff? How much have you learned over the past month or so?
I've learned a lot, so and it's only going to keep learning. Everybody does things in a certain way, and so I'm excited to keep learning how they see things. I think I'm trying to bring a little bit of what I've done. So it goes both ways. It's a great scheme, great offense, great culture, like I've said, and excited to be in it and be a part of it.
Three final questions, Evan Lazar, followed by Bob Sosi.
Hey, Hunter. We've spoken to some players over the last couple of weeks that have mentioned that they've had some off-season film projects, watching former Pats and stuff like that. And I was just wondering if you've done any of those, and if you watched any tape on Gronk or anyone else to kind of get up to speed with the offense.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched a lot of past tape. I'm trying to. I mean, obviously, it's a lot. This offense is a lot, and it's very demanding, and that's every NFL offense. But here, it's a lot too. So, I mean, anytime you're learning something new, I mean, you just got to embrace yourself in it. So, I've watched a lot of old film, and I've watched a lot of Gronk in the past too. And I mean, obviously, one of the best tight ends to play the game, and definitely here. So it's an honor to be in the room, same tight end room, and try to continue that legacy of tight ends here. Definitely watched them, and just continue to learn from the past and what they've been doing here.
Is there anything in particular you can share with us that you were told to watch or have been watching in particular?
Not necessarily. I'm just kind of in general watching kind of all different kind of things.
And two final questions, Bob Sosi and Levin Reed.
Hi, Hunter.
What's going on, man?
Wanted to ask you, speaking of learning from Gronk, I heard yesterday George Kittle say that Gronk may be attending the tight end summit that Kittle and Travis Kelce are organizing in Nashville. Curious if you've been invited and if you would like to attend.
Yes, I am. I've actually committed to go. So looking forward to going. I mean, it's always good to shoot some of the best tight ends across in this game and what they can offer. So, and there's so many different ways to do things. It'll be fun to bounce ideas and everything off different guys.
How about the number 85? You wore 86 with the Chargers. Why the switch?
86 was never really. I was never really tied to 86. I just kind of. Honestly, I'm not a guy that really. I've never really been attached to a number. Honestly, just want to go out there and play. But 85, I saw it. I mean, obviously, I played with one of the great 85s to ever play the game, and one of the best tight ends to play the game, and Antonio Gates. And so, maybe it's a little slight of honoring him, and hopefully, I can do the number right for him.
And just really quickly, did you hear from him after he saw you in 85?
I have not heard from him since he's seen me in '85, but I talked to him after I did sign here.
Hunter, thanks a lot.
Last question, Levin Reed.
Hey Hunter, after a season where you kind of did all these OTAs on video and everything like that, how much did you miss walking out and having coaches kind of get into your face and yell at you to say to do things correctly and kind of get you in the mood of playing this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have hands-on teaching, and you can never really, I mean, you could do it on your own, but until you get hands-on coaching and exactly what they want and what they see with the scheme and different routes and just even run game wise, it's hard to know that until you get really in there with the coaches.
Thank you so much.
Hunter, on behalf of the 36 people on this call, we appreciate you taking the time. Thank you very much.
All right, guys.
Thanks, everyone. We'll do it again next week. Have a great weekend, guys.
Thanks, Stacy.
Thanks, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thanks, Stacy.